Hi friends, welcome back to our channel. Today, we've got an amazing adventure for you. A story that's all about kindness, courage, and what it truly means to help others. It's called The Good Samaritan's Roadside Rescue. Are you ready? Let's dive right in. One day, a traveler was walking along this very road. It was a hot, sunny day, and he was excited to be on his way to a new town. He probably thought to himself, what a beautiful day for a walk. Everything seemed perfect, and he was enjoying the peaceful journey. He had no idea what was waiting for him just around the bend. But suddenly, out of nowhere, trouble appeared. Shadows jumped out from behind the rocks. It was a group of robbers. They ambushed the poor traveler, took all of his belongings, and then ran away as quickly as they came, leaving him hurt and all alone on the side of the road, lying there, weak and in pain. All he could manage was a faint whisper, "Help, someone, please." He was desperate, hoping someone would come by and show him some compassion. After a little while, he heard footsteps. A priest was walking down the same road. Oh, thank goodness, the traveler must have thought, surely a holy man like him will stop and help me. But as the priest got closer and saw the man lying hurt on the ground, he did something unexpected. He didn't even slow down. He just crossed over to the other side of the road and hurried away, leaving the traveler in disbelief. The traveler's whisper followed him, "Please, don't go," but the priest was already gone. A little later, another person came along. This time, it was a respected teacher of the law. The teacher slowed down. He stopped. He looked, and he stared at the injured man. For a moment, it seemed like he might offer assistance. But then, he just shook his head and continued on his way, just like the priest. The traveler's heart sank. He had been passed by to important people who should have known better, and he felt more alone and hopeless than ever before. He was starting to lose hope that anyone would ever stop for him. Then, he heard another sound. It was the gentle clip-clop of a donkey. Along came a man from a place called Samaria. Now, here's something important. People from Samaria and travelers from this road weren't usually friends. They often disagreed and didn't get along. So, the injured man probably didn't expect any help from this stranger. But when the Samaritan saw the hurt man lying by the road, he didn't hesitate. He didn't cross the street or look away. He stopped immediately. He rushed over to the man's side, his face full of concern, and said gently, "I know, you're hurt. Don't worry. I'm here to help you." The Samaritan immediately began to care for the traveler. He knelt down, carefully cleaned the man's wounds, and gently bandaged them. He even pulled out his own water flask and gave the thirsty man a drink. He wasn't in a hurry. He took his time. Showing such great care and kindness, the traveler, overwhelmed with relief and gratitude, could barely speak, but he managed to say, "Thank you. Thank you so much." For the first time since the attack, he felt safe. But the Samaritan's help didn't stop there. He knew the man couldn't stay on the side of the road. So, very gently, he lifted the traveler onto his own donkey. Then, instead of riding himself, he walked beside the donkey, leading him slowly and carefully all the way to a nearby inn where the man could rest and recover properly. As they arrived, the Samaritan reassured him, "You just rest. I'll make sure you get everything you need." At the inn, the Samaritan helped the traveler get settled into a comfortable room. He then went to the innkeeper and paid for the man's stay. But he went even further. He told the innkeeper, "Take good care of him, and if it costs more, I'll pay you back when I return." He even promised to come back soon to check on him. The Samaritan didn't just offer a moment of help. He made sure the traveler would be completely cared for until he was well again. Now, this story was originally told by Jesus to teach us a very important lesson. He wanted to show us that being a good neighbor isn't about who lives next door or who your friends are. It's about showing kindness and compassion to anyone who needs it, even if they're a stranger or someone different from you. The true hero of the story was the one who stopped when others walked by. And that's the story of the Good Samaritan's Roadside Rescue. What an incredible reminder of the power of a kind heart. If you liked today's story, Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and share this video with someone who loves adventures and stories about kindness. We'll see you next time. And always remember, kindness wins. Thanks for watching.